Yeah, but the dog was fine in the end. Just a bit of mopping up, and we're live. How's it going, everybody? This is the Cy O'Connor Lego stream. It is Christmas. Happy Christmas! I am with Craigster, and I am with Greg. How are you guys?
Good,
man.
Good. Waiting for Friday.
I know.
I've still got work to do, unlike Greg.
Well, yeah, but I've probably done the amount of hours you've worked this week already.
Probably. Probably. Just not as intense.
Yeah, it's just intense. Everything we do is intense. It's ridiculous. Intense. So I'm looking forward. I've got 11 days off now, so so I could pretend to be Cy O'Connor for 11 days now, which is nice.
Yeah, we can wake up together at 12 o'clock in the daytime and just arse around. Brilliant, amazing. I'll send you over a Nulligan. You can mind him for a day.
Oh, excellent. Send him over, mate. Send him over. It'd be nice. I'll just say, there you go. Go and play Fortnite. That's it. Job done. Parenting in 2021. So that is best.
Just want to say hi to Lego Loser. Says, I mean, I don't open all my presents on Christmas Eve, but I open my Nana's then, because the poll is, do you open any presents on Christmas Eve? So hey, let me see, how many votes have we got? We've got click. You're busy. 35 votes already, and I think we've been talking for 15 minutes. So thank you, everybody. And if you, so just click that button and vote away. We are ready. I said to everybody, Chris is here. Chris, I be Wham last Christmas. 23 days, Chalice.
Oh,
sometimes.
Yeah, didn't roll off the tongue, that one, did it? So.
No, it never really does for me, because that. And we've got Gary here. Hello from Ireland. We have PJ Brick. It's the 23rd for me. What sort of heathen opens their presents on Christmas Eve? A lot of Polish people do. So yeah, that's the chat. Welcome, chat. Welcome.
Do you say? Do you open any?
No. If I went near them, I'd get a slap on the arse from Lorraine. Get away from those presents.
Slap on your arse. Every day is Christmas Day for Cy.
Yeah, every day is Christmas Day. What about you, Greg? Do you open yours on Christmas Eve or anything like that?
No, not really. No, I'd be up for opening a small one on Christmas Eve or something like that. But I've tried it a couple of times and it just never really ever caught on. So I was like, okay, just leave it till Christmas Day now. Which is kind of nice, really. It kind of, I think when I was a kid, I think opening it on Christmas Eve, I think I opened one. I think I probably, my parents would be so sick of me moaning about not opening anything. They'd probably just let me do it. And I think they just give me some little one just to take the edge off it. But otherwise, it's, I don't know, Christmas Day, really. So just out of curiosity, what's the story, the background story on why the Polish open it on Christmas Eve? So
they celebrate Christmas on Christmas Eve. I'm not too sure. I used to work with a lot of Polish people, and they celebrate Christmas on the 24th, and they do their Christmas dinner that day and open their presents. So everything is done that day. I don't know if it's Orthodox Christian or what, but yeah, that's the way. We really used to live next door to Polish people as well.
That's definitely not Orthodox Christian. That's unorthodox, I'd say. Anything so. Christmas Day is definitely the day for Christians.
I mean, the dude was born in the summer anyway, so as in Jesus, he was born in the summer, so it's all paganism, really, and Romanism.
Romanism?
Yeah, the Romans they brought all the pagan religions together, and especially Christianity. They took those things, put everything a different spin on it, and that's why we have Christmas in December.
There you go. See,
just not sure it's called Romanism.
Good stuff. I genuinely didn't know that.
Yeah, Romanisms. That's what I'm calling it from now on. We have Big Nate here. How's it going, Big Nate? Hey, y'all. If you're just joining, you just missed a small history lesson from Cy. If it's incorrect, don't at me. Snolania's here, Polish. Diesen Dobry to any Polish friends in the chat. I've just mutilated that, haven't I? And Blacksmith Forge is here saying happy holidays, Cy Connor and gang. Mitty is also here as well. Hey Mitty, do you guys have any traditions that you get up to? Like, you know, anything that like on say Christmas Day, do you go visit people or do you have people over?
Used to, don't anymore.
Yeah, I got family over on Christmas Day. There's not many, just a few people, and then Boxing Day. I think we're up to 15 coming over now. So
Wow.
the three turkeys are out. They're in the they've kind of slightly defrosted. They're in the fridge defrosting, and tomorrow morning, probably about 6 o'clock, they'll all be going in the oven. So I'm looking forward to that.
Awesome.
Good.
So is that a mix of both sides? Is it your family and
that's actually just Gemma's family. Well, the both days are, but the big one with most people coming over, that's going to be Gemma's side of the family, which is arguably because the rest of my family are in America, so it's a bit of a tough one. But they all celebrated it, last November because Thanksgiving. So their Christmas Day food is like, but Thanksgiving for Americans is like what it's like for us on Christmas Day. But what about you, Si? You got any traditions on Christmas Day? Are you like turkey, or I know you go for the gammon. The gammon is a really nice thing to do.
Yeah, so boil the ham. We used to do it on the day. Now this year we're going to do it on the day before because it's just. No, I always boil the ham the day before, but it's usually late at night, so the evening time when the kids go to bed. But tomorrow, because London Calling's on, I'm going to do it earlier than that, so I'll have it all ready and everything. Next day, put the glaze on, put the cloves on. Well, put the cloves on, then the glaze, because it gets a bit messy. Stick it in the oven for about 20 minutes. We have a turkey, obviously, every year, and you can't have Christmas without a turkey, I think. None of us like sprouts, so we don't do sprouts.
I love sprouts. How you cook them? I never used to like sprouts on their own until my wife started doing some Jamie Oliver sort of bits and pieces with it. Yeah. And I have it with horse chestnuts, and they're really, really good.
Bacon and chestnuts.
Bacon chestnuts. It really does make them. They're just lovely. And then, of course, the day after Boxing Day, this year at least, for us, it's then all. Was it Bubble and Squeak?
Bubble and Squeak.
I love Bubble and Squeak.
I'd get lynched by my missus if I don't do Bubble and Squeak.
I love Bubble and Squeak. Yeah, Bubble and Squeak, poached eggs. Oh, it's lovely.
Leftover turkey curry and Bubble and Squeak. If I don't do them, I get absolutely lynched.
I'd homemade Jamie Oliver sausage rolls today. They were lovely because my wife's now off. It's her first day off, and she decided she's going to do some cooking. I'm just seeing if I've got a picture of it. Right? I thought I took a picture of it. Oh, yeah, I did. Yeah, I see they have lots of deers on my thing today. There we go. Look,
Deer Watch with Greg.
It was Deer Watch today. They kept having a snooze. There we go. They slightly exploded, but they taste absolutely fine. But they are actually sausage rolls.
Nice. They're not sausages in dressing gowns then.
They're not sausages in dressing gowns, no, but they are lovely. They were absolutely gorgeous. In fact, you know what? I should have had some more for dinner. I had fish and chips for dinner instead of tomorrow, which is nice.
I'm partial to a homemade Scotch egg myself.
Oh yeah, we were talking about this Scotch egg thing last night.
Yeah.
Did that resonate with you a little bit, mate?
I do like Scotch eggs, but I don't have them in my lunchbox every day.
I bet you do.
I don't have a lunchbox.
Lunchbox.
I thought all ambassadors got those every year, just as a kind of as a thank you. They get a big Lego lunchbox. Yeah, with a couple of large Scotch eggs in them.
A big tray of Scotch eggs, like the Ferrero Rocher thing.
That's it. You got it.
That's the northern one.
The northern one.
Very nice.
Lego Psycho, my family are Indian on my mum's side. So for lunch we have Christmas dinner, and for dinner we have curry. My granddad makes a nice curry. Curry's very popular the day after Christmas here anyway. The turkey gets chopped up and whatever's left and thrown into a curry. We don't, because we're a small family, so we still have loads of turkey left over, and we have Christmas dinner the next day again. Which because like it's the best dinner ever. So yeah. Mitty says oldest son's coming over, so 4 for Christmas. Yeah, that is nice.
Very nice. Do you know what? Here's a question for everyone. This would be good for the old chat stats. Who has Yorkshire puddings with their Christmas dinner?
Ooh.
I
Craig,
don't.
I'm surprised at you.
No,
Yeah.
they don't have them with Christmas dinner.
I don't have them with Christmas dinner, but I know a lot of people that do. And I'm like,
Yeah,
I've never really thought about it until this year, but it's not really a thing that you have with Christmas dinner.
Really?
It's wrong.
Yeah.
A lot of people in East Yorkshire where I am do, and it winds me up because it's a West Yorkshire thing.
I would say it winds me up. In all my life.
It winds me up. It's a West Yorkshire thing. That's where Yorkshire puddings came from, and we don't eat them on Christmas Day.
So what's East Yorkshire famous for then? Anything at all?
Humber Bridge. That's about it, isn't it?
Humber Bridge.
It was because the idea behind the Yorkshire pudding was it was using up cheap stuff because they couldn't, the mining families they couldn't afford, so it was to big up their dinner. But the Christmas dinner was the one day when they'd really put the boat out and bought all the stuff. So going back to my nan's house, it was just it was the only day when they would get this huge turkey and all the trimmings because rest of the time so they wouldn't do Yorkshire puddings as well. I mean that was just ridiculous.
Yeah, Lego loser. What part of the country are you from? Because it isn't actually part of Christmas dinner cuisine. But I'm with you with the curries though. I love a turkey curry over Christmas. And why is that for that?
Yeah,
make a homemade.
We have Yorkshire puddings with all roast dinners. So,
and I can see why it comes from that because it is the Sunday roast, isn't it? So it's almost like it's a big Sunday roast. But traditionally, you don't have Yorkshire puddings with Christmas dinner.
That's it. And I never really thought about it until this year. And I was like, oh yeah, I've never had a Yorkshire pudding with Christmas dinner. And then of course,
Nullick has about 4 of them, Greg.
What, 4 Yorkie puddings?
Yeah, he loves them.
Wow.
Who said there's not enough room? Yeah, Mitty, he's right because there's technically you wouldn't have room in the oven to do them either if you were doing them properly. Not your Aunt Bessie's stuff.
Well, Gemma does like these really large ones now. They're about that big on a plate, and you basically put your roast dinner inside it.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Oh my God,
they're a starter as well, aren't they? A lot of times, a lot of my family used to have it for a starter with gravy and onions.
Really?
Mm. So I've seen them do that, but still not on Christmas. Boxing Day, yeah, with leftovers, but not Christmas dinner.
We watched MasterChef, the Celebrity MasterChef, and Joey Essex made those big, huge Yorkshire puddings, and he put a Christmas roast dinner inside it, and it was the first time I've ever seen anyone. And it's just so weird that you've said it like the next day after we've watched it.
Oh yeah, that's definitely a thing. It's a good pub grub, that.
Yeah, it's a good meal, Si. Like, highly recommend it. It's lovely.
Yeah. Richard from Brickstage said, first of all, he gave $5 New Zealand. Thank you very much. I love you to bits. Enjoy your Christmas, regardless of when you open your presents. Si. Yes, thank you so much. There's 2 downstairs already, and they're huge.
Well, I would go on. No, I was going to say, I was going to go back to the subject of Christmas dinner. I think what the good thing about Christmas dinner is everybody has their own traditional dinner.
Yeah.
That's the nice thing. 100%. So, like, I always have peas and sweet corns because my mum always used to do peas and sweet corns. My nan always used to do peas and sweet corns.
I like peas. I don't know about the sweet corn side of it, but I like peas and sweet corn mixed up, you see.
Yeah, that's what we have, mixed them up, yeah.
Oh, I love that.
So it's just like you say, everyone has it, and I've carried it on with, like, my kids, where we have the same thing. We have the sprouts, we have the red cabbage, we have carrots, sweet corn and peas, lovely. Mashed potato, roast potato, turkey stuffing, pigs in blankets. And it's the same all the time. So when you go down your shopping list, you're just making sure you've got all the stuff that you normally have. So you can have it however you want it, can't you?
Yeah. I mean, we'd have turkey, ham, roast potatoes, mashed potatoes. I like garden peas, gravy, Yorkshire puddings, cranberry sauce.
Nice.
But I like to pour the gravy into the Yorkshire pudding, and then and stuffing as well. You have to have stuffing.
You can have stuffing, yeah.
Sausage meat, goose, and ham. They're the other meats, and occasionally duck.
No lard on a Christmas dinner. I'm telling you, it's posh Christmas dinner.
Yeah,
lard the rest of the time.
It really is.
Goose fat.
Oh, goose fat's lovely. Yeah, goose fat's
sometimes,
definitely.
But I prefer doing my roasties in butter.
Do you? No, I'm a goose fat man.
Just the way I do them, with the little squish at the end.
I tell you what we should do. We should put photographs up on Instagram. Everyone on Christmas Day, put photographs up on Instagram of your roast potatoes, because it's a thing. Let's all do roast potatoes.
Yeah. Snowlania has a question for you, Greg. She says, Greg, have you washed that jumper yet?
No, but I've got the other jumper now. I'm sharing between the two. You see,
Hi, Naomi.
It still smells really nice, but I smell really nice. That's the thing, you see. My fragrance, Snowlane, in case you didn't know, because why would you? Is Acqua di Parma. So that's me. So if you want to know what I smell like, it's Acqua di Parma. That's my aftershave.
Is that like Parma ham?
Yeah, it is. It's like Parma ham. You can nibble on it as you're spraying it on you.
It sounds like the smell of the next morning in Ibiza. That's what it sounds like.
Ibiza.
I've got a special jumper for tomorrow, haven't I?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. For the stream?
Yeah, for the stream.
Awesome.
Oh, has she got any idea what she might get for Christmas?
What do you think you're going to get for Christmas?
AT-AT.
Lego?
Yeah.
I already know that. Dad's told me about that one.
Lego's the
I
best
haven't told you
present.
about what Santa's bringing you in Lego. I told you the one I've got you,
I
not
know.
what Santa's got you.
I know. I'm getting one Lego set for Christmas.
What did you get me for Christmas?
I don't actually know.
I don't think you got. Nobody gets me anything because I don't really want anything.
I haven't got anything for you.
Really? I'm very demanding.
Are you?
No, like Lorraine says, what do you want? I always say Lego, and she goes, yeah, but I want to get you other things too. So she always makes me give her a list.
That's true.
So,
that's quite nice though. Then you don't really know what you've got.
Yeah.
No, you want everything on the list.
Yeah.
It's right, because it's stuff that you want and stuff that you, as you say, you don't know which you're going to get though. Yeah, Lego Loser says she's from Hertfordshire.
That'll be why.
Hertfordshire. That's not a million miles away from London, Hertfordshire.
Hey,
I say that. I can't remember if it's slightly north or slightly south of London.
Loads of people have Yorkies for Christmas dinner.
I feel like I should know that.
Gosh, puddings.
You should.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, we don't.
Brick from Barnes here. Doc
Christmas dinner.
Sampson is here. Hey Doc, how's it going? Good to see
Doc.
you. Brick from Barnes says, and in regard to the poll, it's been a tradition to open one present, usually from a family member on Christmas Eve, and the rest on Christmas Day.
I would be quite up for opening one present on Christmas Eve. I genuinely am. But I don't know why it's never. It's just
You usually get a Christmas present on Christmas Eve, don't you?
Yeah, I like
Yeah.
it.
From you and Mum.
Yeah, from me and Mum. What is it usually there?
Pajamas.
Pajamas, yeah.
Pajamas, yeah, that's what a lot of
Some
people.
new pajamas.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people get. They get their pajamas and then they wear them that night, and then get up in the morning and sort of chill out in them in the morning while they're opening prezzies and stuff like that. Because it's nice, isn't it? I suppose that ensures the parents sort of think to themselves, well, at least I know in the photographs they're going to look, clean and tidy.
Yeah.
Lorraine's here. Hi, Lorraine. She's probably in a 15-minute break. She's in work till 10 o'clock now tonight.
Wow.
Is she having to work tomorrow as well, Si?
She does. It's like they made a deal. So the manager said, if you guys work do one or two late nights till 12, you can all have not Good Friday, Christmas Eve off, and the Christmas staff will work that. So they all said, yeah, no problem, we'll do that. Then they got their Christmas hours. They're all working late nights and no Christmas Eve off. So Lorraine said, here, listen, what's the story? And she had to do one late night till 12, but she still has to do tomorrow. I think she's in till 5.
I thought it was 4.
4. Okay, well, there you go. You listen better than me.
Oh, take care, Lorraine. And I hope it's not too awful.
She thinks it's funny that I said you smell like ham.
I know where Lorraine. I know what time Lorraine's working more than Si does.
I know, yeah. I need a Lorraine from my Lorraine things that Lorraine says.
You know how me and Greg have people that do all our stuff for us, people in the background that do things. Si ain't got anybody people. That's his problem. So I'll go to Greg. My people will call your people. Si's just Si. Got no people.
Lorraine is my people, but when I've not listened to Lorraine, I've no people to tell me what's going on.
Nice snorting.
I like doing it.
Go on then. Start off now.
Bye. Bye.
Bye, Naomi.
See you later.
Minifig Who is here. It's always good to have Naomi on. She's really chatty today. That's good.
Who know me?
Yeah.
Yeah,
she's normally quite
Christmas,
shy.
isn't it? Trying to peel her off the ceiling, isn't it?
Oh God, no! It's
I never
good
used to have to sleep. Christmas Eve was like I just never slept. It was amazing. It was just bizarre.
I didn't when I was a kid, but yeah. So I don't bother about presents. I don't really ask for anything. I'm not that bothered if I don't get anything either. The only thing I look forward to is Christmas dinner, and then all the television and pigging out on chocolates. And
yeah, that's what I like as well. Just relaxing. It's like it's the one time where I just don't do anything. I don't think about anything. I'm just having fun with the family. It's nice. Got to do it at least once a year.
Exactly. The Minifig Who's here says evening all. Hey, Minifig Who. Tripe and Onions also evening all, and a very Merry Christmas to you all. Same to you, Tripe and Onions. Simon says, Rain Fox O'Connor, make sure Cy lets you open a gift when you get home from work tomorrow. Not a chance. Only joke. She can do whatever she wants. Ray says, oh, that's horrible, Lorraine, because she has to work. And Raid also says, hi everyone. Hi, I'm Raid. So don't forget to hit the like button. I'll tell you why it's only the three of us as well. BFAB will be on at some stage because he always gets busy and stuff. Shy said he'd be able to come on later. Don't forget they're still in work because they are in America. Dani isn't feeling well. She hasn't been well for about a week. So get well soon, Dani, if you're watching.
Yeah, get well soon.
Yeah, we miss you. So yes, that's where everyone else is today. But don't forget, it's Christmas week and everyone's busy. Everyone's like running around like headless chickens trying to go, this, I need that, and everything else. And that's what Lorraine was saying in her work. The queues were literally outside the door and all the way down the other end of the shopping centre.
Well, a lot of people are worried now that we're going to go into another lockdown because the government, our government, anyway, obviously you've got a different government to us, Si. They're refusing to tell people what the hell's going to happen for New Year's Eve. And it's just like, come on. It's like, pubs, landlords, they don't know whether or not to buy, and I don't even drink, but I can empathize with them because they don't know if they need to get anything in.
Yeah.
It's crazy, isn't it? Waste thousands.
Just make a decision is all you need to do.
Yeah, they really do just need to make a decision. But, whatever they do now, it's going to be too late. So... Yeah.
It's definitely going to be too late. And even if they put restrictions on anywhere, this thing is so spreadable, it ain't going to make any bit of difference.
I don't think it is. I think this is more spreadable than bloody soft butter. This is.
Well, they said it's as contagious as measles, and measles is one of the most contagious diseases humanity has ever known.
Yeah, exactly. So we might as well just try and live with it. Do you know what I mean? Get everyone vaccinated and just try and live with it and stay safe.
Well, some scientists said that everyone on the planet will get it at some stage.
Yeah, I think we will. I genuinely think we will. We've all had flu, haven't we? At some point.
You know what? I'm convinced I had it before they were saying coronavirus is around because I was in bits. Christmas 2019. Like I said to Lorraine, I might have to go to hospital. I was in bed for about a week and a half. I couldn't breathe. I was in bits, couldn't breathe properly. I was coughing, sneezing, so hot, so cold, tired. Well, I'm hot all the time, but so cold, so tired. And we were all that way. And I remember talking to a girl in the post office, and she was the same. But I think a lot of people got it when it arrived first, but no one really knew what coronavirus was until they, pinpointed it. And none of us have actually gotten. Sick really in the past 2 years, and a half. We just want to say hi to Aaron real quick. Aaron says, hi guys, sorry, kind of London Bridge Brickstage Pass, Merry Christmas. The Cajun Yeti is here. Hey Yeti, how you doing? Good to see you. Burko is here. Burko Bricks, evening lads, evening to you. Lads are just saying hello to each other. Then Mairead says, toilet paper is sold out again here in California. Why do you rush out to buy Jack's roll? You should be rushing out to buy coffee or chocolate or something. I never understand it. But maybe it's the snowman toilet paper they're all after. Do you guys ever get Christmas toilet paper? No, missing
I can't say I do. I like my delicate toilet paper. It's
I
just
like my
neon
trusted
delicate.
brand.
Yeah. Do you know the snowman, the cartoon that started off on Channel 4?
We're walking in the
Yeah. That's the they make kitchen paper and toilet paper, and we get it every year. Now you know how I wipe my ass
with a snowman
On the snowman.
with a snowman's face.
Singing Walking in the Air.
Is it literally on his face?
Oh, I don't aim for his face, Greg.
I was going to say, are you like, right, cop a load of this?
Lines it up.
Not so white anymore.
Incoming!
Bricks with Justin is here, says hello, how's it going? Murray doesn't have Christmas roll, loo roll in California. There's a business you should start up. You'd make a fortune over Christmas.
I think making loo roll, you'd make a fortune in California.
Yeah, exactly. You could just go out and make. Yeah, we could do it right now, right?
It
Simon
pays to have a B-day.
What?
I said it pays to have a B-day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or just use a garden hose.
Yeah.
Just say.
With a car brush on the end of it.
Or a loofah. Or loofah. What are they called?
Loofah.
Yeah, loofah. Ooh, imagine that. Exfoliate your butt every day, so.
Good shower head will do it as well.
Kinky pecker.
Yeah, you'd have to be careful what setting you have it on, though.
Or massage.
Massage. Oh God. Chris is out of here. Gotta go. Need to charge the phone. Been a busy day. See you soon, Chris.
Take care,
if we don't see you later on in the stream, happy Christmas, and we'll see you tomorrow, probably in Greg's one, which will be at the usual time on the usual channel.
Yeah.
I'm ready to see you. Yeah, but what were we talking about there? Because that was quite interesting. And not the coronavirus thing. We're talking about traditions and stuff. Pajamas. Yeah, do you guys have pajamas? Christmas pajamas?
No.
I know you sleep naked, Craig, but like in the daytime. What?
Nope.
I spy on him.
Just walk around with a little bit of mistletoe in your belly button.
Do you?
Do you? You're bad.
I can imagine that. That'd make a good Christmas card, actually, mate. That would.
That's hilarious. Last year, Lorraine bought me Kevin the Carrot pajamas from
Aldi. Kevin the Carrot pajamas.
Yeah, no, because I collect all those guys.
You're such a weird Aldi fan. You even are. I remember you tweeted Aldi earlier on this year saying, "Have you killed off Kevin?"
Yeah, the bastards. Do you know what? Right.
The bastards.
Banana. You saw the banana? Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So I thought, oh my God, they've killed Kevin. It's just this bloody banana, and I was livid. I was like, oh my God, I'm not going to be wearing a Christmas banana pajamas or whatever. But obviously they had a plan. They didn't kill Kevin off. There's a big Kevin with a Christmas jumper on.
Oh, hello. Nice lips. That's not Kevin. He's got lipstick on.
That's Katie. There's Kevin.
Kevin and Katie. There's Kevin. His head looks like a giant sperm whale. Do you see what? Can you see that?
And there's remember the grumpy turnip.
Turnip. Look, he looks like again. He just looks like. I'm saying the other one looks like a sperm whale. He just looks like a big piece of sperm.
Yum, 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 yum. But I love all that stuff. But I didn't get this year's, and I'm going mad.
You haven't got this year's?
Yeah, why have you not got this year's ones?
Because there were fights at the door in Aldi, apparently, and everything was gone within like an hour.
No.
2 Aldis near us, and they were wiped out.
I got an Aldi's near me as well, Si.
Yeah.
We've all got an Aldi's near us now. They're everywhere.
They are
like Starbucks.
Yeah. Never seen anything move so fast from the conveyor belt to the bloody trolley, have you, in an Aldi store?
Oh, I tell you what, why there's one thing I don't like. The thing I don't like about Aldi's is why have they not got self-service in there?
I know.
It's like I go in there and whenever I can't help myself, I go up the mystical aisle to see what's in there for no reason. I waste my life for 5 minutes. And if I see anything I like, I then got to go down and queue up for like 20 minutes. And I'm like, this is why I buy all my shopping online or go self-service. But yeah, I do like Aldi's do good chocolate and they do quite good meat, actually, to be honest.
Yeah. Mairead
just,
says
the amount of car parking complaints I've had from Aldi's and Lidl's because the spaces are too small.
They do big shops, and they do very limited parking in them.
They're very slender. Yeah,
it just puts me off. The amount of reports of dent doors I've had to deal with.
Really?
And car park rage in Aldi. Yeah.
We have you're probably the same. We have Nullig, so we can park in the parent parking, and it's always wider. But you always get some assholes parked in it. They've no kids, then they're not disabled or anything. It's just like, well, I'm just going in for 5 minutes, and you're like, anyway. I won't say.
Or Doris gets out with her 40-year-old son Clyde.
Clyde,
parent and child. And you're like, oh my god.
Mairead says my mum still sends me new Christmas pajamas. Oh, that's pretty cool.
I think that is a nice tradition, though. I bought my mum this year for the first time ever an advent calendar.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I just wanted her to kind of just have something nice every day. You know, it's just Christmassy. It's a part of the build-up, isn't it?
Was it chocolate or was it?
Yeah, Hotel Chocolate.
Right.
If that's how they pronounce it. I call it Hotel Chocolate. But yeah, they'd opened up a new one in the Shard. I was there seeing the specialist about my shoulder, and I popped down, and it was a brand new one that opened. And I went in there. I bought a couple of little bits, and they said, "Oh, you can have this free as well."
Oh, wow.
So I was like, "Oh, thanks." So anyway, and part of that getting that free was having bought the advent calendar for my mum, which was really nice. It wasn't even ridiculously expensive or anything like that. It was just a few more quid more than what you'd pay for, say, a Marks and Spencer's one or something like that. But it was nice. It was good. It brought joy to my mum's.
My advent calendar growing up was because they didn't want to buy us an advent calendar every year. Is they bought this like 24-day knitted thing that hung on the door that she could put chocolates in.
Yeah,
that's nice. That is a good idea.
Spread her every day, but yeah, it's typical tight Yorkshireman, though, isn't it?
Yeah, I bet you need to get oranges or walnuts in yours. Didn't you?
it was sweets and chocolates, but it was like all the same because there was one different in it for all four of us. I've been fighting, but yeah.
I think that's quite sweet.
I don't know if she still does that for my brother.
I tell you a tradition that I used to have, or my mum had for me. I didn't used to have a stocking. I used to have a pillowcase filled up.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Must have been loaded to fill up a bloody pillowcase.
Well, we always had named stocking things when I was a kid. I've still got mine.
Did you?
So we did the same for our kids. You know, you get the names on them, the big sacks.
Yeah. Yeah, we've Christmas stockings with the names on for the kids hanging. They hang across the mantelpiece with the fire not lit because I don't trust that. Yeah, that's
anything in the stocking these days.
I know. Yeah,
everything's massive, isn't it?
Well, that's why get an iPhone.
Get an iPhone or a watch, a smartwatch, or an Apple Watch, or something like. Yeah. Mairead says one of those veggie toys. There's a cartoon in the US called Veggie Tales, but it's religious and not funny. Is that the one with the raisins in it? No, that's Californian raisins.
No, that's kind of dun 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 dun.
On the grapevine.
This is Kevin the carrot from Aldi. So every Christmas they bring out a new version of Kevin the carrot. So basically the story is Kevin is I don't know if he's supposed to be eating at Christmas, but he's always around the Christmas dinner, and he's part of the advert for the Christmas campaign from Aldi. But obviously Aldi decided, hey, let's make toys and pajamas, and it does really, really well. These are
why do you? I mean, do you look at his legs and think, yeah, that doesn't really work? Like his legs need a little bit more muscle on them. They look like they're withered away.
If you painted sight orange and then put them next to each other, look.
Can you put your glasses on him, Si? Can we make put your glasses on him? I think basically, Si O'Connor would look a bit like that geezer that used to do the Tango advert.
Oh yeah.
The best one this year, the best cuddly toy one, or should have been a cuddly toy, was the McDonald's, that cuddly monster. But they haven't made it, have they?
Are they not? What's that?
Have you not seen the advert with a friendly monster that she makes to buy McDonald's?
It
sounds a bit weird.
Look who's on the ball.
Hey,
Sean. Early today.
Hey guys,
how you doing?
Holidays. Are you on your Christmas holidays now?
I mean, I took a personal day off, but I have a lot of things to do.
Good. Well, welcome, and it's good to see you, Shy. We're talking about Christmas and Christmas traditions and all that kind of stuff. Do you have any Christmas traditions? Because I can't remember what you said to us before. Do you have two backgrounds or one background? Did you say one's Hispanic and you do Hispanic stuff?
So my wife's Mexican. I'm half Filipino, half Black. But for that, like during Thanksgiving, we do like different things because I have 4 different cultures to kind of mash together, which makes the Thanksgiving dinner pretty awesome. But as far as Christmas is concerned, it's just Christmas. It's just in the Latino culture, like we kind of celebrate more in like Christmas Eve than Christmas Day. I know most people like to celebrate Christmas Day, like they have the whole Christmas dinner thing. We do it like the day before, leading up into Christmas.
Cool. That because we were trying to earlier on. Well, that's the poll actually. So anyone joining, hit the poll, answer the question. The question is: do you open presents on Christmas Eve or Christmas Day? So. And in Ireland and in Europe, there are a lot of Christians that celebrate Christmas on Christmas Eve. So Greg said to me, "Why is that?" And I just told him that a lot of my Polish friends do that. So why would you guys celebrate it on Christmas Eve? Is there a religious reason?
For me, I really don't know. Usually, like what I was accustomed to growing up is that we'd go to church like at midnight, we'll do midnight mass, and then go to sleep, and then wake up and do presents. Yeah, but as far as like my own immediate family, as in my wife and children, I've never really spent Christmas at home. It's always been like I'm here for like a couple hours and I have to go back to work. So traditions now are something that we're about to create. So It's nothing really concrete as of yet. So
that's cool.
Because in Spain they don't open the Christmas presents till the 6th of January in Spain.
Really?
When the wise king bring the presents, that's when they celebrate their
go.
Christmas and open the presents. They still have like Christmas dinner on Christmas Day, but they don't do any presents until the 6th, which my brother loves because he gets Christmas presents from his mum and dad and everybody on Christmas Day because they still celebrate Christmas Day, and then he gets some more on the 6th, and he makes them buy some more stuff on the 6th of January as well.
Well, that's mad. So obviously he lives in Spain.
Yeah, he lives. My mum, dad, and my little brother live in Spain. Hans Scotty that sometimes comes on here. He lives in Spain. Yeah.
What part of Spain?
Valencia.
Ah, cool. I don't. Was it there? Is that near Ibiza?
No, that's an island.
No. Yeah, but no. There's like obviously the coast. Where were we? We were in a small place. I thought it was near Valencia. But anyway, we went over to Spain. Myself and 2 of the lads. One of his dads. One of the guy's dads had. He worked for this place that rents out villas in Spain. So we went over there. We had a villa to ourselves, and Dave says, the Ibiza's just down the road. Like you get the ferry port is just down the road, and we go over, and it was about 2:30 in the morning, and we were hammered, and we're like, "Yeah, let's go to Ibiza," and we never made it. Wasted.
It's massive in Spain. They're slightly inland. I'd say they're probably closer to Barcelona than Ibiza, I would think.
Right. Yeah.
But yeah, it's about an hour and a half from Alicante, so it's not too bad for us when you get.
That's where we were at Alicante. But come here, listen. Did you either of you ever go to Ibiza like in the 90s?
Nope.
No, I've been to Ibiza a few times in the last sort of 5 years. But again, it's a really nice place to go to. It's just a couple of hours away, and it is lovely. It's a lovely island. The area with all the clubs and stuff like that is a bit scary because it's just like it just seems to be run by kids. Never seen anything like it. But it is a really, really nice place. I love it there. Quite expensive as well, actually, in some areas. But yeah, lovely. I really enjoy it. Ibiza for me was like really lovely. And I know, do you know what? I work with people that just go there for the weekend. They'll leave work on Friday, jump on a plane, get there, and come back literally Monday morning.
That's crazy. That's awesome.
Yeah. It's cheap. It's quite cheap to get there from London. You see.
Yeah. Moments of magic is here saying, "Hey, howdy, hey, sorry I'm late." You're not late. You're never late to a live stream. Anyone's live stream, just pop in and hang out and everything else. And Doc Samsa says, "Geezers takes one to know one." Geezer doesn't necessarily mean an old man, though.
Nah, Geezer's just a bloke.
Yeah, just a
God damn
geezer.
it, geezer.
Just a
He's a
geezer.
geezer, isn't he?
Everyone's saying hi to
A little
Shy.
bit, little bit where, a little bit here. Yeah, I did the Mykonos thing. I didn't do the Ibiza thing when I was.
That's
we were
Greece, isn't
trendy.
it?
Yeah, we were trendy.
Where
Yeah,
did
you
you
see-
go?
Mykonos.
Mykonos.
Mykonos. Nice.
I always wanted to go to Ibiza, but we were too young, and it was quite expensive. Like around, in the 90s, flying was expensive, and everything. But because I was a DJ, that was like the place to go.
Mm.
Yeah.
The clubs were proper then. They weren't all poncy and pretentious. It was just like clubs were just. When in the 90s you could go and have a great time in just someone's shed. Once the music was good, you know what I mean? It was just, and we
That
went-
wasn't called an illegal rave back then, wasn't it? Si?
Well, I was going to say warehouse, but like
Yeah.
but,
Did you have a glow in the dark vest and a whistle?
Oh man, we had whistles. I had like waistcoat. When I had hair, I had long hair. So like, it was combats. But it was brilliant, and there was no, I know now when I look at like things like Instagram and stuff, everyone is just exactly. Everyone's just praying to the DJ. But back then, no one really was looking at the DJ, or everyone's just like dancing around and just having a great time.
Yeah. They were carefree days, man. Carefree days.
Free. Simon says, "You can still get Kevin and family online in the UK. I might get I might try and do that actually. Santa comes when you're sleeping on Christmas Eve."
Yeah, I do like that. That is a tradition, Si. I do not like to. I'm never awake after 12 o'clock as an adult, anyway. Like I always feel like I'm one of these people. If my feet are hanging out over the side of the bed or something like that, I feel like I'm going to get whisked away or something like that, dragged under the bed. I should be so lucky.
Mm-hmm.
My auntie always used to tell that story that she woke up once and Santa Claus caught her awake and turned her toe black, and she'd show us a black toe. Yeah,
Turned her toe black.
Yeah. It worked when we were kids. Like that.
Love it.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, when you've got kids, you can't go to bed like before midnight. It's just not happening. It's just not happening.
I know, it's so exciting as a kid. Oh,
Got to get him to sleep to then get things ready for Santa.
Santa can arrive, exactly. Because Nullig was saying, I think he was saying a few weeks ago that he wants to stay up and meet Santa and talk to him, because they haven't been to see Santa like for 2 years here.
Really? Oh,
Yeah,
that's a
so
shame because they're missing out, aren't they?
I know, and I was thinking about that today, and I was thinking, God, because they don't always get to go to Santa when they're older, because life goes on. They've school and they don't have time, so they just wait for Santa to arrive in the house. But with the coronavirus being young, that's when they're able to fit on Santa's knee and everything else. And Nullig is 8, and I don't think he even remembers the last time he saw Santa.
Why didn't you dress up as Santa, Si?
Yeah. What are you trying to say, Greg?
I'm not. I'm just saying you could dress up, in your usual sort of attire, but instead of putting a ginger beard on, just put a white beard on, something like that.
When was there ever a ginger Santa? That's a pirate or a
what are they called? Not elves. Help me out here, Craig.
A leprechaun.
A leprechaun outfit. Yeah, that's what I mean. Leprechauns must help Santa. Has anyone ever done a book where leprechauns have helped Santa out or something like that? The elves are on strike or something,
Sure they have.
and they've run out of toilet paper, and they've come in. Did you ever see The Office that time? Did you guys watch The Office? Did you used to watch The Office?
Yeah.
And there was that guy being made redundant, and they for some reason they started talking about dwarfs, elves, and leprechauns.
the UK office.
Yeah, the UK.
That's why they don't show those episodes anymore.
Yeah, this is true.
I have just thought of a tradition that we created, which I think goes back to what Shai was saying, which is really cool because you carry your own family traditions down, but then you do create your own, and we always do the reindeer food.
Mm-hmm.
Make the reindeer food before and put it out.
Reindeer food. Tell me, what's reindeer food then? That sounds interesting.
So you get like oats, bag of oats, and then you add like special reindeer reindeer dust to it to make it sparkle and help them with their magical powers of flight.
You are quite cute, really, aren't you, Craig?
This is Steph. This is me.
Oh, okay.
You can get them in McDonald's, I think, as well. They do
can,
reindeer food. The Brick Bods are here. Hey,
Eve.
Carrie. Hey, all. Happy Christmas and happy Christmas Eve. Mitty Brick
Hey,
says,
Carrie.
opening Christmas, opening presents on Christmas Eve.
The Star of Bethlehem.
Yeah.
Oh, I used to love that. I when I was how can I put it? My wife doesn't go to church, so I don't go to midnight mass. But for me, I always used to like going to midnight mass. It's just not her thing, which is fair enough.
Well, yeah, I was brought up a Catholic, obviously. Well, not obviously, there's lots of Protestants and Jewish people and everything in Ireland, but like the majority of people in Ireland would be a Christian of some sort, mainly Roman Catholic. So, it was, when you were growing up, the most important people in the community were the postman, the doctor, and the priest, and the policeman, I suppose, as well. And, I was an altar boy and I loved it. I thought it was really good. And the really great time was Christmas and midnight mass. There was just something different about it. Obviously, I don't go to mass anymore because it's just not something I do anymore. But there is a certain thing with midnight mass that's just...
Yeah, I like the magic of it.
Yeah, well,
I like the magic of it.
The incense and the songs and the magic.
The mulled wine. I do. Do you know what? I actually quite like mulled wine. What did you say then? Did he say what I thought he said?
He did. He's a bold boy.
It's so naughty, honestly. It's because he's wearing that horny jumper of his.
Yeah, it's my reindeer one.
Hey, I've got a reindeer too.
I know, we're reindeer buddies.
Look, reindeer buddies. Mwah.
Look at it. Look at it. Look how big they're red nose. Look, rub your bellies together, you dirty couple. Look at them.
If anybody joins now, this is going to look really
Imagine
hard.
being sandwiched between them two, you lot. Oh.
You really do it for
Isn't
me.
it? Anybody joining now is going to look
Heads
so
you're eating
wrong.
on.
We've just said incense and then done that.
Oh,
Look at
God,
that.
yeah.
You're proper Christians, you two.
Yeah, we're not be very Christian at all. Maria says, definitely did Ibiza in the 90s. Stud Sidious says, Poles and Italians celebrate on the eve. Why?
Yes. Polish background.
Between the two. Yeah, he's got Polish background. What's this? Pics or it didn't happen side? Pics of what? Of me as an altar boy.
Yeah, I think it was the one from the partying.
Oh, actually, my aunt and uncle was an altar boy at their wedding, so there are photographs that exist. Yeah. You may laugh. You got paid for
It warms your cockles up, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Tuning into this before Christmas.
Oh God! Doc says Christmas at Craig sounds magical. Go on, Greg.
No, I was just he's asked me a question. Now I'm trying to put a sticker on. Do you know the tradition? The one thing, there's this third year running. It's the first time we've never done it in 3 years anyway. So it's hardly a tradition. And do you know what? The funny thing is, I've not heard anyone say anything about it. Is we didn't do a Secret Santa this year, me and Tech. Or Tech was, I mean, technically Tech was on holiday anyway. He's only been back a few days. But we did think about doing it, and then we thought, oh, maybe we'll do it next year, the virus and stuff like that. But I've not actually heard anyone say that they've missed not doing it. So I'm kind of thinking, or maybe it's just kind of.
I'm not a fan of Secret Santas. I really aren't.
Are you not?
Well,
Yeah.
why are you not? And then I'll tell you why I'm not. First of all, I'm going to run through some people here because the chat is quite busy. Brickbods have a special request for Greg. Carrie says, are you going to do another amazing impression of me, Greg? Ian missed it yesterday. Go on, slag his wife off while he's here.
Oh, that was brilliant.
Oh, she's got to give me something to say. All right. So shall I say? I'll put up what she said. So this is my impression of Carrie. You going to do another amazing impression of me, Greg? Ian missed it yesterday. You know what I mean?
So what I like about that is how Carrie has suddenly turned into Grant Mitchell.
Oh,
Okay.
you know
what? The reason I love it is because it's so the opposite, the polar opposite of what Carrie's actually like. I was listening to their podcast today. Very good. Love their podcast. Talking about 2020. Ian was talking about things that I'd completely forgotten about. But anyway, actually, Ian, what did you think of my impression? Is that what Carrie's like? Let me know.
Put it this way: if you hear a bang in the window, you know he's not impressed.
Who else said the actress to the bishop?
Drunk Lily's here. Hey Lily, how's it going? Good to see you. Happy Christmas to you. I might not see you before Christmas, so happy Christmas to you. And Doc said something there. Doc was, oh no, it was Moments of Magic saying, wow, that Home Alone set's coming along great. I know, milking it, isn't he?
Cockney aggression.
Cockney
Lawyer!
Lawyer. Oh yeah, so Mairead says she's not a fan of Secret Santa either. Feels like giving a gift giving for the sake of it. So why do you not like Secret Santa, Craig?
Because there's usually a limit on it, isn't there?
20
So when you
quid?
find out who it is, there's always somebody that'll go over the limit as well, because
Really?
they'll want to get something really good. And if the limit's there to make the challenge of trying to find a present within that limit that you know that person's going to like,
Yeah,
and
I
it's
find
always
people
somebody
don't
goes
do
over
it.
it, and I just think they're just showing off, and it does my nut in. So I just don't like them. Plus, whatever they get me that they think I like, I don't like, because there's not a lot of stuff that I actually like that I haven't already got.
Always one of those.
Yeah.
Lily says so many English people. I obviously am in Ireland, and my friends are all English and American, so that's why
Yorkshire,
there's
actually. I'm
two
not
English, Yorkshire man and a Liverpool, a London man. And
Liverpool. Did you just call me a Liverpudlian?
Scouser.
Well, I just see if
I
you're
ain't no
listening.
Scouser.
Have to
No,
make
he's
sure you're
nicked a few
listening.
wheels, but come on.
Yeah, I have to make sure you're listening, paying attention.
Wow.
And
They
then
call
we have
a Scouser by a paddy.
calm down, Greg, calm down. And then we have a man from California who has no toilet roll, we've been told by Mairead. So they're all using their hands and socks to wipe their arses over there.
Yeah,
That's what
you
you
just
make
terrible.
thing.
Actually, socks could be quite soft. Socks could
It's
be a
not
thing.
really soft. The terry toweling sock inside out, yeah. There's a hint for you. There's a hint for you, Mairead and Shy.
There's so many things you can use socks for, isn't there, Si?
I don't know. Putting on your feet and wiping your
Going
arse.
with that one.
Moving on. So Carrie says it's getting worse.
It is getting worse.
But I'll tell you why I don't like Cranky
Socks.
Santa. Why was I going to say Cranky Santa? I need sleep. I really need sleep. I'll tell you why I don't like Secret Santa, because when I was working in Vodafone, right, I've been there for about 4 or 5 months, and everybody knew what I liked. I wasn't into Lego at the time, so I liked music, and I liked, watching movies and everything else. So I knew, we all knew each other. Obviously, we knew what everybody liked. And when it was coming up to that time, I kept making a point of saying, oh, that album is awesome, or that was it DVDs or Blu-rays? It must have been Blu-rays at the time. That Blu-ray is awesome. Oh, this is just making it easy for the person.
Yeah.
And I knew what the other person liked as well. So I went to HMV, got some albums for about 2 albums, I think it was. And we did the Secret Santa. I knew who it was because one of the girls told me, because this guy's really picky. And I was like, okay. Do you know what I got? I got a bloody Pikachu hat with big long legs down here. You put your hands in like gloves. What a bastard! So that's why I don't like Secret Santa.
I got a man pond once.
A what?
From work, yeah. They gave me a man pond.
What's a man?
Okay, what's that?
A tampon for men.
Oh, Jesus
Really?
Christ! Oh, my
Yeah.
God.
Why did they give you
They
that?
thought it was funny.
Yeah.
They thought it was funny.
I'm not
Then
going
they said that was just a jerk present and gave me the real one, and it was a mug with the inside it had the middle finger.
They really liked you, didn't they, Craig?
Yeah,
Oh my
make an
God.
impression. That's why they make me work from home now.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
So
One of
did
my
you-
managers got I don't know if I should say it really, Si, because it's a bit rude.
Tell this one.
But he got someone bought him how can I put it? It's like a stick, begins with D and ends in O.
All right.
He got one of them. And he kept showing it off as well. Everyone would come near him, we just open up his drawer and say, "Here, look what someone got me for Christmas." Like that.
Yeah, that's funny. I'd still be livid if I got someone a good present and I got like a.
But
One of
is it
those.
just because of that one time that you got a bad present that it puts you off?
No, I got something ridiculous. Ridiculous. I think I got a set of socks or something, but they weren't even socks you could use. I think they were like I think there was something like avocados on them or something. I can't remember. Like, you know, and I always like, and they're always under the bloody limit. So that Pikachu sock must have, or hat must have cost like about 15. No, not 15. It must have been about a tenner or less. And the limit was 25. 25 or 20. Either way, I hate Secret Santas.
Oh.
Open Builder Peters here. Hi guys, he says. He says my Mexican friends though have hardcore Catholic vibes like my Polish fam. Moments of magic are saying hello. Open Builder Peters says hey, and Brickbots, the Secret Santas are always a bad presents.
Yeah, I always tend to give people good gift with purchases if I can. With those, because like for example, I got that was a Secret Santa from the London AFOLs that I went to, this one here, and even though it's a gift with purchase, you have to spend £170 to get that. So that to me is a really, like, it's not £170 as such, but you have to spend that to get it. So for me, most people wouldn't even have that as a gift with purchase because it's such an outlay of money to get it. So I kind of appreciated it. But yeah, I got to be honest. I haven't spoken to Tech at all about this, but no one seems to have missed it at all this year. I don't know if the Americans are doing it. Doc, I think you got some video coming up about Secret Santa or something like that. Is it something the American side of the YouTube family aren't doing this year? Because I've not heard anyone talk about it at all, Si.
No, I think Boom Bricks and Cabbage and all, I think they may have done it. I think they did their own Secret Santa.
It was just between the 6 of them, yeah. And they all know who got them as well for each other. So it was a case of basically they because even though Martin said he should have maybe have called it, you know, semi-secret Santa.
Yeah.
Because
if that's the case, you may as well just keep their own money.
Yeah. That's
you know
the
what I
thing,
mean?
yeah. But they did it anyway between them because you know they're like, you know, a band of mates.
Band of
but
brothers.
yeah, I think it's just, you know what, maybe that's it. Maybe that tradition's died off. But Shy, has anyone talked about it in America? Are the Americans doing it at all?
As far as YouTubers, no. I did do one for work. But luckily we have this, like, we use this program since we're all working pretty much from home. Like, you put in your hobbies and you select somewhat of things that you might want, and then so hopefully whoever picks you grabs you one of those. So I got a Star Wars Lego set that was like $45. So it kind of $20 over the limit. So I came up.
Wicked.
But aside from that, like, it's not really, you know, it's like a hit or miss type of thing that people do here.
Yeah, I'm always thinking, even this year, right, when the Black Friday sales run and stuff like that, I'm like, oh, I'll get that, and that'll be someone's Secret Santa. So for something that was like 50% off or something like that, they'd get like a good deal on that. But like I say, we were potentially going to do it, but we thought in the end, nah, we won't.
So I do know of people who have like really large families. Like, our rule, for at least mine, is that we just buy for the kids, because all the kids get like 2 presents, one from Santa, one from you know, the person you're getting it from. So yeah. What I do know is that for like adults, for a lot of people that I know of, they'll do a Secret Santa amongst their family, just so that way they don't have to buy one gift instead of having to buy one for every single person. So especially nowadays when, like, you know, it's financially strapped for a lot of people. So it's you know, the Secret Santa is like a good cop to, like, an excuse to not have to buy everybody everything, and buy one thing. And then if you do like a, you know, like a white elephant, that might be fun too. We can steal people's presents.
I got a phone photo of a guy who sat next to me at work.
That was weird, isn't it? That is just weird.
I like to see that picture.
So would I. Show
Was
us
it a professionally shot photo?
It's the work ones are always the problem, aren't they?
Yeah. Doc says I'm in 2 Secret Santas.
Oh, Doc.
Well, we don't want to know about your personal life, Doc.
Oh God, Jesus. Anyway, Moments of Magic says Lego Secret Santa gave the bricks that you would never use to someone.
What bricks?
Do you know what I think is a really good Secret Santa? And I'm throwing it out there, folks, in case anyone's ever thinking, oh, what should I get them? Just get them some bricks from a pab wall. Like, buy them a pab jug or something like that.
Tap jugs.
No, they're for me.
I reckon it's a good idea, mate. I do. That's my idea.
I usually give brick separators to people for
brick separators.
Secret Santa.
That's a proper northern thing.
Yeah, there you go. Have one of these.
Yeah.
It's a gift we purchased, honest.
Mairead says, Tricky Bricks, Flynn and Richard from Lego Masters have an unofficial Tricky Lug, and we did Secret Santa, maybe 50 of us. We're a loyal group of friends, though.
It's all right when it works, isn't it?
Yeah.
I like that idea. Nice one, Mairead.
Yeah. And I'll be getting Flynn back on soon enough in the new year, which would be fun because I haven't had him on for ages. Last night I was a guest on the Stud Buds channel, which was cool. It was very Christmassy. It was myself, it was the Stud Buds. So that's Zane, Brad, Ethan, and Matt. They are the Stud Buds, and they also had Moto was on. Moto, and who else was on? Oh, I'm trying to talk here, and well, who else? I forgot now. Anyway, what are you laughing at? Who said something?
I'm laughing at Brickbods because I think when you have to say that, it means that there's a good chance he wasn't fully clothed because she's
Did he have a big one, Carrie?
Oh my god!
And I'm laughing at Doc, who's downgraded my Christmas magic. Decided to go him.
I downgraded Christmas too. Adequate. Yes, I noticed you nicked my my Kermit the Frog joke as well for that.
I know. I said to myself, I said to him afterwards as well. That's actually Greg's, but it was hilarious. Like who I forgot. Oh, Fazoom was on as well.
Oh, yeah, I don't think I've seen Fazoom. I watched it back today whilst I was working. I just had it on in the background.
Fazoom really nice.
There was a good crowd on there last night.
Yeah, well, and it was a good. I was only going to say for 20 minutes, but it was so much fun. I stayed like till near the end. I went, and when I went, they had a tier voting thing. It was all the holidays, the winter holiday sets. I was like, oh man, like because I've most of those, and I was like, no, I don't agree with what you're saying. But I was off the stream at that stage.
Yeah, it was nice to see you on there.
It was good fun. It would have been cool to have you on as well, though.
If it had been tonight, I would have gone on there for an hour.
Yeah. And then they had other people from TikTok there as well.
Yeah, they're a good bunch. I tell you, that's one thing that's come out of this year, and it'll be in a video actually coming out soon from a YouTuber. I mentioned on it that this year, other platforms like Instagram and TikTok are a real alternative platform to YouTube. So yeah, that's kind of one of my thoughts about this particular year for people that like turning cameras on themselves and building Lego.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good question, Brickbods. Which one? Do you know? I don't actually. I don't know. So, do you know? Do you remember which one? One side.
I didn't watch it live till the end because Lorraine was working till 12, and I wanted to hang out with her. So I don't know. But they were quite impressed with the train station, the Christmas train station.
Yeah, you don't like it.
No, it's nothing Christmassy. It's just, it's all about the bus. It just, and the back of it is awkward and weird, and the angles are wrong. It's hard to put it back onto it. So I don't like that one. Do you know I think it was 2014 train station? Was it 2014? Craig, do you remember the train station that came out a good while ago? And it had a Lego store. No, it wasn't a Christmas one. It was a regular Lego City one. And it had the kind of it had a
the Lego store in it. Yeah, I know which one you mean. Yeah.
So I'm going to make a Christmas version of that. I'm going to get
good idea.
Yeah, and just
you should do a video of that next year, Si.
Have to buy the parts.
So I will. I'll tell you what video I'm going to do. I'm definitely going to buy black bricks of this or grey ones if they do them.
Yeah. I wonder how much it would be. It would not be better to just buy all the parts to make a new roof and then just swap the base plate and everything else and just literally take the roof off and put a white one on and take the roof off and put the pre-made black one on each year.
I thought about that, but I know some of these parts are quite expensive. Like when I was, I mean, that's probably the less hassle doing it that way. But then I remember paying about £12 for this particular piece here. This plate that's got a few tiles that a few studs that go around it. I remember paying about £10 for that because my AT-AT's got about 10 of them on it.
Oh.
Not bloody well expensive, light bluish grey. I tell you, but yeah, I don't know. I could just do them all, but there's more parts to then buy as opposed to just swapping it out because this part isn't taking too long at all to do.
No,
do you know what I mean?
quick.
Yeah, there's only like 3 different types of bricks needed, maybe 4 or 5 tops, but that's all.
I think the winter cottage is probably my favourite.
Is that the one? Is that the older one that's blue with the kind of thick snow on it?
Yeah, and the vehicle with the snowplow.
Love it. That's one of my favorites. I don't have that, but it's one of my favorites.
The only one I've actually got is the Santa's Workshop, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I've got the train, but I didn't want to go down the rabbit hole of getting them all. But yeah.
Have you built that train?
Yeah, I built the train. Yeah.
Oh, I'm after one of those.
I got it built. There wasn't enough track in the box to make it go properly around the Christmas tree, so I just used the tracks from the current city train, and just used the straight tracks in that one to make it go around. And it looks awesome. It looks cool. And obviously, I've used the remote control from that. But the way you put the motor on, pardon me, in this one, when you make it go forward, it goes bloody backwards. So I had to turn the dial the opposite way. So the minus is on the top.
Change the ports. Does that not work?
How do you mean?
Because there's 2 ports in there on the power functions. Where you plug the motor in.
I'm using powered up though. Yeah,
that's what I mean. Does it do it? I'm not an expert with these ones. Doesn't it change if you take it out of that one and put it in that one?
Into the other one. I didn't try it.
Someone might know in chat.
No, you know why? It's because the motor itself goes on the wrong way around, if you know what I mean. So if you build it from the set it's from the train, from this one, if you build it from that, it shows you that the cable goes this way and then up. But on the other one, it's backwards, yeah.
But this way, it's that way around.
Yeah.
I don't know whether they do that. If that reverses it, if you put it in the A and B.
Reverse polarity. It works.
Reverse polarity. I'm going to do that.
Only because that's what you used to do with the power functions. You used to be able to swap them from the infrared receiver to the different one, and it would go the other way around for your control. So I don't know if it did the same in this. I could test it, I suppose.
Test it.
Tested.
Tech is here. Hey, Tech, how's it going? Tech wants to know, have you watched the jumper between streams, Greg? Or
no? Like I say, I only wear it when I'm literally streaming. I think I wore it. I'm trying to think where I wore it. Oh yeah, the AFOL meetup. But then, even then, I only put it on for an hour.
Really?
But I got the other jumper, haven't I? I got the other one. So now I'm interchanging. Tomorrow I'll wear a different one. Tech's on tomorrow on London Calling, along with Flynn. So yeah, I'll have the other one on tomorrow. The other one's a little bit more figure hugging, it is, but I do like it. I like a good ugly jumper, or a Christmas jumper as we call
them. Yeah, I wear them all. I wear mine all day long. I put it on, leave it on all day long. Go to the shop in it. Everything else. It's technically stage gear for Greg.
It is. I love it. I like the colors. I like the design. I'm very picky about what ones I wear. Believe it or not.
There's some rubbish ones out there.
There's some of them are just like, you know.
Yeah. Carrie says, don't agree with their ranking. Put the Winter Village Market second to bottom. Outrage. Studious says, I want to get that little AT-AT set, but it's definitely parts I already have. Texas, I wish I could take credit. Stud saw it on Instagram. Need 8 of the microfighters now. And
what microfighters are they? Is he talking about?
I don't know.
The B one just controls the other side, so that's a load of rubbish.
Brad is here, bricking up Brad from the Studbud. So Carrie from the Brick Bods doesn't agree with the ranking you guys did. Duke it out, have a fight in the chat. Fight. No, I don't really. Yeah, I mean, I was surprised that I think it was Zane really liked the train station, and like I didn't. And then Brad really liked the original toy shop, and I preferred the newer one. And I mean, it's literally just what it's always down to people's tastes. But great night last night. Thank you so much for having me back on, and can't wait to come back on. Tech is surprised that Flynn's going to be on London Calling tomorrow. Happily surprised.
Oh, good stuff.
And Raid's from America. Well, not from America, but in America. We always had Yorkshire puds on Christmas Day. It's my gravy well. That's what I do. Fill it up with gravy and leave the gravy in there, and then
I always do that, Si. I 100% always do that. That's mwah. But yeah, I never had Yorkshire puddings for a Christmas meal. Never done it. I would still eat them, but I just don't think I've ever had it.
Shy, have you ever heard of a Yorkshire pudding?
No.
What is
it?
Craig, you can explain what it is.
It's like a very thick, savoury pancake that rises up like a cup.
Okay. No, I've never had the opportunity.
He's really impressed.
Just eggs, milk, flour, salt, pepper, hot oven, lard.
Hot oil. That's the secret to them. Hot oil.
Lard. Don't open your oven when the eggs are making the pudding rise, otherwise you'll let all the steam out and then it goes flat and looks horrible.
Yeah, the Brickbot says, or Carrie says, no Yorkshire puddings were off the menu at Christmas because apparently it was hard enough cooking the rest of the meal.
That is true, yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say, is that like that's a seasonal thing?
Yorkshire puds? No, they're a Sunday dinner, roast dinner thing.
Okay.
It's just we're having the debate that people have them at Christmas dinner, and traditionally you don't, but people are allowed to have what they want for Christmas dinner.
Yeah, create your own traditions. I like that. People creating their own traditions. I like that sentiment.
Shy, Snolingus says, hey Shy, was nice to meet you yesterday. Did you stream? That gives away something, I think, does it?
No, it doesn't. No, it was on we got to chill on Claire's Twitch.
Cool.
Because she's doing something every Sunday or every day at 7. So I got to actually chill with Stolina for the first time. It was cool.
Oh, that's nice.
No, what you're leading at is we had Brick Snaps this week.
Oh, cool. Brick Snaps in the house. Let's just check that out tomorrow. I'm sure it's out the usual time tomorrow, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
And that will be Cali Brick Click we're talking about, everybody. So if you're not familiar with Cali
like
Brick
we're trying to make it a secret. No, it's all good. No secret.
It's you get some people on, you do the plugging for them. Who was on last time? And I was like, yeah, and this and that. And they were like, oh, yeah, I forgot about that. So Cali Brick Click on tomorrow, Friday. Check it out. It's going to be awesome. And they've got a really big amount of streams or podcasts, that's the word, that they have on the channel. Everybody anybody's been on it, which is brilliant because they're all cool people. That's in a good way. And yeah, so check that out. Shy gets shy when you start talking about his work, but it's good work.
Thank you, I appreciate it. Sorry, I'm like trying to file like end of year stuff. You know, adulting.
I thought your teacher gave me some homework. He's only 14, guys. Good. Do you know what? We said we were going to wind it down at 1:15, so we will hand it over to Craig because he's on top. That's his favorite position. What's coming up on your channel? What? That's how we work.
I prefer being on the bottom.
He's so lazy.
Yeah.
I'll just lie here.
Did you see we went there?
Yeah, I'm usually asleep.
Sit there saying, I want me pud.
Yeah. I'm asleep. What's coming up on my channel? Loads over the Christmas period because I am determined to put some content out because I actually have time to myself to do some building, some twitching, some videos, some streaming with anybody that's going to be around. I will be trying to talk them into streaming because that's what I do. Craig equals starfish. Very true. It's a big starfish. Yes, I'm looking forward to Christmas and getting lots of Lego content done and enjoying myself. Thank you very much.
Awesome. Snowlania's heading out. She's to go do some adult stuff. She has to go grocery shopping. So enjoy your grocery shopping. Thanks for being here, and we'll talk to you later. Shy, what's coming up on your channel? I gave you a bit of a start and go there.
Oh yeah. Aside from Cali Brick Click, which is currently uploading right now, I am trying to get out my next level for my Black Falcon Army video done. And then I have a lot of videos I'm supposed to be doing, and I didn't take advantage of the holiday ad revenue. So, is what it is.
I only found out about that about a week ago. So
yeah, right now the time post. The ad revenue on YouTube is really high during the holidays. So
yeah, man.
It's
because of Christmas. That's why you get all the Christmas adverts. So you wait, come January, or actually a couple of days after Christmas, it goes, meow.
It crashes.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do 16 videos tomorrow, from tomorrow to the 31st. a day, 16 a day.
If Viagra, if you're watching, he's quite happy for you to plug erectile dysfunction on his channel.
Do you know what I got? I watched. It was on one of mine. There was an ad, and it was ban transgender therapy or something, and I was like, what's that? So basically they must be advertising where you go to see somebody to, if you want to change your orientation, they must have been advertising how to stop people doing it. What? So this ad is to ban that. Well, I didn't know that they were doing that kind of thing at all on YouTube.
And I thought it was bad that I kept getting the same advert watching Brick Scene, which was Bad Boy Aftershave.
Bad Boy Aftershave. Bad Boy.
Every time it came on, every time.
Yeah. Is that like Brute, or Old Spice? Is that what it is?
Showing your
Old Spice for old men.
Old Spice for old age pensioners.
Yeah. I guess I should say something. I never really take advantage of these, but next week's Cali Brick Click will be live.
Ooh, that's awesome.
It's kind of like, because our this past Friday was episode 52, so it's our 1 year anniversary. But like the next Friday is like in a lull because it's like New Year's Eve, so it's not really like the next year, but it's still like this year. So we figured it'll be fun to do it live for one time only.
Ooh, very cool.
Are we allowed to know who's on it, or is that?
Oh yeah, we're not sure yet. We're probably gonna plan this out last minute. But if we're allowing guests, we probably might just invite everybody. So
throw the link in the chat to be grand. Come on, everyone, join in. Greg, over to yourself. What have you got coming up on the channel?
Well, talking of next week, next Friday is London Calling 100, which is kind of exciting. And tomorrow is 99. And that's it. It's going to be a bit like this one side tomorrow. It's going to be a little bit shorter than normal, simply because we're all quite busy getting ready for the big day on Christmas Day. So that's going to be kind of nice. So people are going to be flying in tomorrow, saying hi, wishing everybody Merry Christmas, and then flying out. And then between Christmas and the New Year, like Craig, I've got quite a bit of time off. So I'm going to be building some big Lego sets. That's going to be my mission between Christmas and the New Year. And hopefully, if we don't go into a lockdown, then hopefully on New Year's Day, I'll be building the new modular as well. Ooh. So that's going to be quite good. If we do go into a lockdown and we can't get to the shops, then it will be the Castle in the Forest set. I think will be my contingency plan for that. But hopefully jumping in and around a few other people's streams as well. We've got the backlog as well coming up next Wednesday at 7:30, Si, you and me on my channel. That's going to be good fun. And yeah, really just kind of taking it easy for a couple of weeks. Now I'm off. I'm looking forward to recharging, in all honesty. And that's what it's all about. And spending time with family, which of course includes you lovely lot out there as well.
That was beautiful.
Oh, cheers, man.
He's a pro, isn't he?
He is.
I am. Do you know what though? Before this stream, I was actually feeling a bit like, oh, I'm a bit tired, and then I feel quite perked up now. So thank you, Si. It's been lovely.
No
This stream.
problem, no problem. I'm glad I helped. No, it's nice to talk about Christmas and get in the Christmas mood. I know a lot of people haven't felt Christmassy this year because it feels like we haven't had a Christmas for ages. So that's why I wanted to keep it Christmassy, talk about stuff, and I get to know people on a Christmas level and how much lard they eat at Christmas.
Carrots, snowman, bog roll, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
What would you take away from this stream then, Si?
If you don't have any toilet roll, use a terry toweling sock. If your fellow co-worker hands you a Christmas present from your Secret Santa and it is in the shape of a carrot and made of rubber, he's not really friendly to you, or else he's looking for a good time.
He wants to know you inside and out, so to speak.
Oh yeah. And then if he gives you a loofah the next day, just I don't know, marry him, I suppose. But Click and Cliff is here as well, by the way. Hey Cliff, how's it going? Good to see you. So we're actually look, it's our friend Solo Brick Builder.
Hey Solo, good to see you, dude.
Merry Christmas, Solo.
Yeah.
Happy Christmas,
Merry
everyone.
Christmas, Solo.
Like Tiny Tim, except he's like 14 feet tall. From me, I've been filming some stuff which is unusual because I kind of got out of the routine of filming on a daily basis or even a weekly basis. So I've loads of stuff done. I was actually filming before I came up here, and it's just good to get stuff done. And then on tomorrow, Friday, can't wait for tomorrow's Christmas London Crawling, which will be awesome. Check it out on Greg's channel. And then, as Greg said, we have the backlog on Wednesday. Pardon me. And so that is the last of the kind of lives until just before New Year's. Ooh, and then it's a brand new year. It's so exciting. And look, Snowlania is in the future. So for her, tomorrow.
Well, we on London Calling tomorrow. Richard, aka Brickscene's going to be on it as well. Snowlania, if you're around, you're more than welcome to. But Richard's going to be on it. And the mad thing about that is, of course, it's Christmas Day for him, but his family are kind of doing a long distance call, and he said he can pop on for a little bit to say hi to everyone, which is going to be nice, isn't it? So that's kind of cool. So thank you, Richard. And Barry will be there too. He's out there tonight, so it'd be nice to see Barry because we've missed Barry, haven't we, folks?
Big time. Love Barry.
So if you've got any questions for Barry, can we have them in advance, please?
Indeed. And Si, you've got a survey running as well, Si. Don't forget that, old boy.
Thank you very much. I have just ended it. So with 74 votes, the question was, do you open presents on Christmas Eve? No is 75%. Yes is 24%. So that's pretty cool. Thanks everyone for voting. As I said, as Greg said, and I said, short stream today because it's Christmas and we all have stuff to do and people to hug. I have a Japanese love pillow of M&R Productions I want to cuddle. So on that note, I'll say goodbye. He knows about it. I told him. He was horrified. I said it to him on his Twitch stream one day. He was like, "You what? What's a bloody Japanese love pillow?" And I was like, only messing around.
It was a good stream.
It was a good stream. So just say goodbye to Lego Loser, who was on at the very, very start. Chris was also here. We had PJ Brick, Gary Mullane, Echo Bricks was here. Charlie was here. Big Nate, Doc Samson, Blacksmith Forge, Snowlania, Richard from Brick Scene. We had Simon. We had the lovely Brickscene, who also gave a very nice donation. Thank you very much. See, there's proof Greg is working on something. What bag are you on today? Was it 20?
I'm on bag 21 now. So that was bag 20. I'm getting there. I'm catching up.
Catching up.
I tell you what, I will say this. I know people have been talking about sets of the year. This is one of the best sets of the year, folks. I kid you not. If you've missed out on it this year, do yourself a favor. Buy it if it's a little bit cheaper next year and build it through December. It's awesome.
Absolutely.
And that is an awesome set as well.
Dun, dun, dun. Oh, yeah. Can you show me, actually, before we go, Garmadon?
I can. Christmas Garmadon.
He threw it on the ground. Awesome. like Garmadon had 2 legs or arms, and then when he had 4 arms, is that when he was taken over by the other guy,
The Overlord.
the Overlord? That's why he had 4 arms, isn't it?
He had 4 arms before that for the weapons, wasn't he?
Yes. So should he have 4 arms as Santa Garmadon?
No.
Okay, cool.
Is he technically not Garmadon without 4 arms?
Yeah, he was Garmadon with 2 arms as well.
Yeah.
Was he? Oh,
Yeah,
I
later
didn't
on.
know that. I thought there was another quality thing gone out the window again. Just saying.
Minifig Who Tripe and Onions, Maraid, Aaron, Burko, Cajun Yeti. We had Bricks with Justin, Tech Productions. His real name is Thomas. And we had Moments of Magic. I'm trying not to miss anyone out because it's Christmas. Drunk Lily was here. Great to see Lily around. Carrie from the Brick Bods. Ian was hanging around there as well. Open Build Repeat. Stud Sidious. I think I said everybody. If I didn't say it, there was someone there, and I think I may have missed some. Oh, there, Brick and Brad, and I think that's it. I hate missing people out because I don't want anyone to feel bad. Titanium Jay has just come here. Jay, I love you, Jay. Boo, 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 boo. He says Garmadon had 2 arms in the pilot episodes of Ninjago. And I got another Christmas present. Thank you so much, Solo. £1.79. Love you all. Have an awesome Christmas. Thank you, Solo. Thank you, panel. I don't know where BFAB was. Get well soon, Danny, because she's not feeling well. And happy Christmas, everybody, and goodbye. See you later.
Take care, everyone. See you tomorrow.
Bye. Greg's channel. Don't forget, be there.
7:30.